love the outdoors and summertime, but much like me, you might be in the situation where someone else loves you, and that's mosquitoes. What can I say? I got some sexy blood, and they love to feast on it. So it really can undermine my outdoor experience if I don't address the mosquito issue, especially with where I live, where I like to enjoy camping, hiking, things of that nature. And you might be in the same boat in looking at how to deal with mosquitoes. And so one of the things on the market to address that is Thermacell's Radius Mosquito Repellent. And so Thermacell offers a variety of different products related to mosquito repellents, and this being their most prominent one, a little device which you can place in the area where you are outdoors, and it can repel mosquitoes for you. So when you do order one of these, pretty simple, it arrives, and then you want to plug it in so that the electricity can power up the actual device for 5 hours, and then when it's fully powered, I'll go ahead and grab the necessary things. Whoop. Left the screen for a second, but here's the lower device of the lower part of the device of the Thermacell, the upper, and then this is the little cartridge, which is ultimately where the repellent is. So you'll first want to remove the top part of that. You'll place your repellent in there, and then really from there all it is to place the Thermacell top part on top of it, and now it's pretty much ready to go. Your device here, the repellent, the zone, the radius is powered up, and so all you do is to press this power button, the light comes on, and then the repellent starts to spray outdoors, and all it needs is 15 minutes of that, and then the repellent is in the air. The zone of, say, your deck or an area of that magnitude is now repelled away from mosquitoes, and helps you to then prevent and not have to have mosquitoes coming around biting you up while you're just enjoying being outdoors. Of course, you can keep the repellent on you for when camping, and Thermacell offers a variety of different devices to address that when you might be hiking or camping. So that's that for when it comes to the device itself, setting it up, and how it will work outdoors. Now, I can talk about this because I have owned previously a Radius, and what I will say is that the Radius itself is really effective, and there's a reason I bought it again, is because it is such an effective mosquito repellent. It has done a great job for those circumstances that I talked about, which is really about outdoor enjoyment. Really, I'm looking forward to using this on my deck as I had in previous years. Now, where I will point out, and where my cat is starting to get angry trying to get into this office, if you can hear her in the background, is that I had a situation with my previous Radius, and that it's the connection device to power it up. I lost that, which a cord comes along with it, obviously, and so I contacted the customer care of Thermacell, and that, I will say, was what was very disappointing. Really not great feedback, and despite the fact that Thermacell somewhere on here says call us up 24/7 or contact us at this email address. Honestly, I hope since that time that I did contact them, it has improved, because their email communication was not great on a very standard issue of how do I address actually plugging in the device appropriately given the circumstances that I was in. Again, a very basic general troubleshooting question that Thermacell specifically could have answered, but honestly their email communication was pretty poor. Felt like it wasn't particularly professional, as well as they didn't ultimately resolve my issue in any way or even guide me on it. So that was what was really disappointing about it, and I'm hopeful that their customer service element of Thermacell has improved. But it speaks to the actual effectiveness of Thermacell that I've still purchased this new one. I'm looking forward to use it. It is a really effective product. But my concern only comes for when a customer service issue may arise, which in this case was my own mistake of misplacing and not having the appropriate connection to power up the device further going forward. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you have your box of mosquito repellent, and keep everything that comes with it from Thermacell when you buy it, and it will be a long-lasting product that you can then, it has a 12-hour refill on that repellent, so you can use that up, then it'll provide you a long experience of repelling mosquitoes from you. But just be aware, have everything in line, because I was not satisfied with their customer service going forward. Hopefully that's improved. I don't know. Hopefully I'll never need it again, but can still use their product. Nevertheless, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them below in the comments about Thermacell. If you enjoyed this video, please do like it, and of course subscribe. Could have many more videos on the outdoors, on repelling, because mosquitoes, many other bugs, mice, they're all in my life. So I'm doing the needful, as they say, in preventing them from continuing to be too much a part of my life. Who else is a part of my life? My cat, who you've probably heard demanding to come in to get dinner. Could I reshoot this video? Sure, but why? It's more amusing that she was just scratching at the door. Well, it's dinner time for her. Have a good day, hopefully free of getting bit up by mosquitoes.